Hey y'all, today I'm going to show you how to stuff artichokes. To stuff artichoke, you're going to need a couple artichokes, olive oil, butter, minced garlic, crab meat, the juice of a lemon, breadcrumbs, grated Parmesan cheese, minced parsley, and salt and pepper. The first thing I'm going to show y'all how to do is actually how to prepare the artichoke. You're going to cut off the stem at the base so that it sits flat. You can save the stem or toss it. The center of the stem is actually also delicious because it's an extension of the heart. So I'm going to throw that in the pan. I'm going to cut off about the top quarter to a third of the top off. So we got that. If your artichoke is particularly thorny, just to save your hands, you can go through and trim the little thorny tips off so that you don't stab yourself while you're stuffing it and you don't stab yourself in the mouth later when you're eating it. That's that. And then this is kind of more the tricky part. You're gonna pull the artichoke open, and with the spoon, you're gonna dig the heart out. So you're gonna pull that out, and then down in here at the center of the artichoke is the heart. But before you get to the heart, there's a layer of inner fur. Okay, so I got all the furry stuff in the middle out. This is ready to be stuffed. Now that we have our artichokes prepped, I'm just gonna set those aside. To this pan, I'm adding 2 tablespoons of olive oil, about a half stick of butter. For a full list of ingredients and measurements, check the description below. I'm gonna melt that butter, and then to that, I'm gonna add about 4 minced garlic cloves. And we're just gonna lightly saute this. And we're just gonna get the garlic cooked a little bit. It doesn't take very long at all, really 2 minutes, lightly cooked, so that it's not completely raw when we make the filling. I'm adding 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. I'm actually gonna pour this into a bowl. I'm using a cold metal bowl to cool this down a little bit. And then to that, I'm adding 8 ounces of crab meat. I'm using blue lump crab. Use whatever crab you have available to you. I prefer lump crab, even though I'm living in Dungeness country, because it's sweeter and not as salty as Dungeness. That's just my preference. If you wanted to do artichoke that's not stuffed with seafood, that would be fine. You would just add more breadcrumbs and cheese. Or you could also just use a different seafood. If you wanted to do shrimp, you could do shrimp instead. But I think the combination of crab and artichoke is delicioso. I've mixed my crab, my butter, my lemon juice. I'm gonna add a cup of Parmesan, grated Parmesan, use the good stuff. 1.5 cups of plain breadcrumbs. I'm gonna add about 3 tablespoons of minced parsley. And then I have a teaspoon of salt, half teaspoon of black pepper. And I'm lightly tossing this together. And that is our crab filling for our stuffed artichokes, which is a dish that is very dear to my heart, a dish that my mom would make every year around St. Joseph's Day, which is something we celebrate in New Orleans with St. Joseph's altars, which are these giant altars that are just covered in food. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna take an artichoke, and I'm actually gonna do this inside of a bowl. So I'm gonna spread this out a little bit. That is a squeaky vegetable. All right, so I'm gonna do this with my hands, and I'm gonna fill the inside, and I'm not gonna pack it because the breadcrumbs are gonna expand. This is I don't know why, it's funny. It's so squeaky. I feel like it's like a cartoon vegetable. All right, And you don't have to get every leaf, you know, just do your best. This recipe is enough for 2, but 1 stuffed artichoke goes a long way. I think last time I made these, 4 of us shared 1 as an appetizer because it's pretty rich. This is a special occasion dish, and it's festive, you know, festive like fondue, something you can enjoy with a group of people. Okay, so these are gorgeous already. I'm gonna steam these, steam bake in the oven. If you have one of these, great. If not, no big deal. But I'm gonna put a little rack into my deepish pan. I'm gonna put my stems in there. I got my artichokes. I'm gonna put enough water into the pan. It's about 1 inch of water is what I'm putting in there. It should be plenty to steam the artichokes. Into a 350 oven. These will go for, we'll check them after 30 minutes. Make sure your foil is nice and tight because you really want to get a steam on these. Into the oven they go. See you later, my pretties. All right, I checked the artichokes at 30 minutes. I'm letting it go another 10. I'm pretty sure they're done now. Ooh, smells good. Watch the steam. Oh my God. Look at you. Oh my God. I really wish you could smell this. Let me show you how to eat one of these things. What you do is you pull out a petal. Oh, it's hot. You see how that just slipped right out? I pulled my little leaf out. It's full of yummy crab stuffing. And what I like to do, I prefer to scrape with my bottom teeth. You scrape the yummy meat off the leaf. As you're getting a mouthful of stuffing, you scrape the meat off the leaf with your teeth. And that's how you get the whole mouthful, the crab and the artichoke. And the cheese, so good. Oh my God. Cut it in half. It's less communal that way, but I wanted to show you on the inside here, this is where the heart and the stem are. Make sure you eat that part. That's the best part. When you go out for pizza and you get an artichoke pizza, that's the part of the artichoke that's on the pizza. So make sure that you don't miss out on that. All right, bon appetit, guys. Very difficult not to think of vagina while you're doing this. Anyway, I mean, this is why you edit, right?
That's totally going in there.